Are you a first-time homebuyer that has been struggling to buy a home in Metro Atlanta, Georgia? Well, today we have some great news for you. We have helped several clients this year buy homes that are first-time homebuyers in this market, and we're going to tell you the neighborhoods you don't want to miss. So, as a first-time homebuyer, there is a lot of unknowns, and there's still some unknowns that are working against you in this current market too. Housing prices are at an all-time high. Interest rates are the highest they've been in the last decade. We've got homes. There's not enough homes for the amount of buyers that are out there right now. And then a lot of what's happening too is the bigger corporations are buying homes in the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia, and they're becoming rental properties, and they're making it really difficult for the first-time home buyers to purchase those homes. So if you're a first-time home buyer and you're here and you're like, how in the world can I afford a house right now? Well, there's actually a lot of new options out there in the mortgage world. This 1% down interest rate on a conventional loan instead of 3 or 3.5%, that's huge. If that's something that interests you, reach out to us. We would be happy to connect you to one of our preferred lenders. Hit us up at info@goathomepartners.com. So it is very, very important for you, the first-time homebuyer, to be educated on all the different things that you're gonna need to know before we get into where's the spot where you're gonna wanna buy in Atlanta, Georgia. So as a new homebuyer, you're going to have some obstacles in this current market. Number one is going to be low inventory, and what inventory means is there's not enough houses to sell for the amount of buyers that we have in the current market. So Kathy Dean from Rough Draft Atlanta wrote this article back in June of this year stating that sales from April 2022 are actually down 33% and listings are down 24%. So that's going to be an issue. So last year in 2022, rates hit 7%, and it was like the pond froze over. There wasn't as many buyers out there to buy those listings, and if you were approved to buy in that year, a lot of people were getting some deals, seller's concessions, getting repairs met, not a lot of competition, which is actually good for the buyer, even though they might have been paying a little bit more in interest rates. Well, here again, we are hitting that once more. So we are above 7.5% right now here in September of 2023. And I don't think it's coming down anytime soon. I think it's going to go up a little bit more before it comes back down. Moving on to the next obstacle, we have a very, very hyper-competitive market right now, and National Association of Realtors has reported that a lot of the people that are buying right now are baby boomer generations because they bought their house, they have a ton of equity, and they're buying stuff up because a lot of them don't need loans, so they're buying things cash. So when they sell their house for $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 and they have all of that capital and they go buy that $500,000 house, they're not worried about interest rates. So the overall percentage of first-time homebuyers right now in this marketplace is 26% of buyers, and it's the lowest we've ever seen. So we're looking at average days on market is 19 days, and things are selling at 99.6% of that list price. So here's what we're seeing. If a home is priced correctly from the data in its local area and it's priced right and it's turnkey, we are still seeing multiple offers amidst the high interest rate. So not just the baby boomers, there's also a lurking in the shadows buyer that's out there, and that's the corporate buyer. And corporate buyers have bought up over 65,000 homes in the Atlanta metro area. So AJC released this article that actually the Atlanta metro area is ground zero for investors taking over the American dream. In working all the transactions that we do here in our local Atlanta market, this local Alpharetta realtor said this, that if there's anything that gets listed under $500,000 in the suburbs, like clockwork, the corporations swoop in, snatch it up. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of why you're here. What are the places that people are buying for first-time homebuyers in the greater Atlanta metro area? Coming in, let's see Cartersville with an average median price point of $317,000. Cartersville is a thriving, growing suburb just northwest of Atlanta, Georgia, up I-575, and it's actually south of Chattanooga, about an hour and 15 minutes as well, so you can also go that direction. So one thing that's really cool about Cartersville, there's a lot of new construction opportunities there to buy a 2,000 square foot home at the price point of $350,000. There there are lots of corporate new construction builders out there that are building these master community neighborhoods that are likely going to be the best place for a first-time home buyer to go buy their first home, because within the first 5 years, there's little to no maintenance on that home, and it gets you to grow all of that sweet equity. For an example, we've got Smith & Douglas, which is a corporate builder, and they have a very big presence here in the state of Georgia. Cartersville has 5 new building construction places under $400,000. That's a sweet spot that you can get to for not as much money. Let's talk Dallas, Georgia. Dallas, Georgia is located in between Paulding and West Cobb counties. Great school systems, but the median price point is $388,000. Lots of new construction opportunities out in Dallas as well that is affordable. Then you also have all these renovated homes that are coming on the market too, which are nice, large, classic, what we call 5-4 and a door, which means 5 windows up, 4 windows down, with a door in the middle. Let's talk Acworth, Georgia. With a median price point of $402,000, Acworth doesn't have as many new construction opportunities, but the homes that are available are 2-story traditional homes that have been well maintained, close to Lake Acworth, Lake Allatoona, and the downtown Acworth scene is thriving right now. They've got a really big park that's right next door called Logan Farm Park, and Acworth Beach, which is another place that you can go and hang out. If you think Acworth may be the spot for you, check out this video right here that we did, top 5 reasons people are moving to Acworth, Georgia. While there seems like there is a ton of obstacles for the first-time home buyer, hey, if you partner with the right realtor that can get you to the closing table and partner with you all along the way, not only being there, assisting, but educating you on what's the best strategy for you in this market, we would love the opportunity to talk to you. Shoot us an email, info@goathehomepartners.com. And as always, my name is Greg Goad, Northwest Atlanta's favorite realtor. Peace.